Hi, I'm Matt from Reason Digital, and today we're going to be looking at 5 weird ways we're going to be giving away our cash to good causes in the near future. One thing that's changing the way we give to charities are internet crazes that seem to come out of nowhere. Things like no makeup selfies for cancer awareness, for example. People love to share stuff online that makes them look good, makes them laugh, or even just makes them mad, and people are finding ways to hijack that principle to raise big funds for charity. So with no makeup selfies, some people started to doubt that people posting pictures of themselves without makeup was doing very much for cancer charities. So in their selfies, they started to post pictures of themselves holding their mobile phone, showing the fact that they made a text donation to a cancer charity, and that's when it started to raise serious funds. But it didn't stop there. Soon people began to lampoon the very idea that taking a picture of yourself and posting it on social media can do something to help charity. And that spawned a whole heap of new crazes, from things like sellotape selfies, selfies of people wearing tons of makeup, and sock on a cock, which surely raised a few eyebrows in charity circles. Nobody knows what the next trend is going to be or when it's going to happen. All that we do know is it's going to happen, and it will probably happen soon. Even dogs are getting in on the action, with some dog charities taking selfies of dogs or even photoshopping dogs into other people's selfies to try and persuade people to rehome abandoned pets. We're all getting pretty used to being tapped up on our Facebook feeds for sponsorship money by our friends doing extreme charity challenges. Yet what's out there for those of us who aren't mountaineers or triathletes? Take the Plumpy Nut campaign from charity Merlin. They challenge their supporters to eat nothing but nutritional nut paste for 24 hours, the same stuff that they send to famine relief areas, and tap up their friends for sponsorship in the process. And some people manage to raise hundreds of pounds for charity. That's great news for people like me. I'm not going to be doing a triathlon anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure I can eat a few nuts. I think we can all agree that giving to charity is a pretty good thing to do. But you know what else is a good thing to do? Crushing things with tanks.
Come to LA and crush things in my tank.
Thanks to websites like Omaze, you can enter a big lottery to win a money can't buy once-in-a-lifetime experience that usually revolves around one of your favourite celebrities. You can enter as many times as you like, and all the money from entries goes to good causes, usually those supported by the celebrity themselves. Some of the experiences on offer really are once-in-a-lifetime stuff. For example, on Prizeo, you can win a chance to have a swim with Olympic champion Michael Phelps. What could be better than that, you're thinking? I'll tell you what, if they threw in dolphins as well. It can be frustrating enough trying to buy things on the internet that you really want, like concert tickets or a new computer game or a book. But when you're giving money to charity and you have to spend 5 minutes punching your credit card details in, only to be confronted by a stupid screen from your bank that asks for the 11th and a half letter of a password that you can't remember anyway, can be a little bit testing to the motivation. Well, things are about to get easier with that, and they're going to get easier in the shape of a mobile phone. Take Android phones, which are coming built in with Near Field Communication, or NFC. That means they know your card information and you can make payments just by swiping them over a card reader. Or Apple's answer, which is Touch ID, which means that you can now pay for things in apps using your fingerprint. And soon, I reckon, you're going to be able to give to charities using the same way. And that's going to make it just as easy to give to charity using your phone as it is to put change in a charity collection tin. The hardest part of giving to charity is sometimes deciding which charity to pick. There's absolutely loads out there. But soon you won't have to make the decision, because a test tube full of your own spit will make that decision for you. Sounds like a plotline to a horror B movie, but actually it's fast becoming reality thanks to at-home DNA testing. Simply pay $99, spit in a test tube, and within a few weeks you get a report of which diseases you might be most likely to be affected by later in life. I think that's totally going to change the way we decide to give money to charity. Instead of waiting to be affected by something, or for someone we know to be affected by a disease, we might decide to give earlier in life if we know we're at risk. That's great news for charities that support people with diseases. It's pretty bad news if you're a dog, though.
That's all from us this Friday 5s. If you want to see more videos, make sure you remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.